I used to think technology was slowly disconnecting me from myself, especially social media. It made me feel like I was constantly behind in life, behind financially, behind emotionally, behind everyone else. So eventually, I stepped away from most of it. I think social media slowly started changing the way I saw myself. I would scroll and suddenly feel behind, like everyone else was moving faster than me. Even though I knew it was only showing highlights, it still affected me. It made me feel disconnected from myself, from real life, from presence. So, over time, I pulled away from it almost completely. So naturally, when AI started becoming popular, I resisted it too. I thought it represented everything I already disliked about modern technology. More speed, more noise, more pressure to constantly optimize yourself. I assumed it would make people feel even more disconnected, less present, less human, and honestly, I wanted nothing to do with that. But then something unexpected happened. The more I started using AI, the more my perspective changed. Not because it made me feel more productive, but because I started using it differently. I started using it as a space to think, somewhere to untangle thoughts when my mind felt overwhelmed, somewhere to process ideas without judgment, somewhere to reflect. And weirdly, it started feeling less like noise and more like support. And what surprised me most was that AI didn't make me feel disconnected from myself. It actually helped me reconnect, not because it had all the answers, but because it gave me space to reflect, to slow down enough to notice patterns in myself. The emotions that kept repeating in my thoughts, the things that I naturally gravitate towards, even helping me to reflect on things like journaling and personal symbolism in a more thoughtful way. And suddenly, AI stopped feeling cold. It started feeling supportive instead. And what I realized through all of this is that it wasn't really technology changing me. It was about how I was relating to it. I used to see technology as something that made everything faster, more overwhelming, more disconnected. But when I started using AI in a different way, it didn't feel like escape. It felt like clarity, like space to actually understand myself better. And that changed everything. And I don't think technology should replace the things that actually ground us. Nature, presence, real human connection. Those things still matter deeply. And I don't see AI as something that replaces any of that. It's simply a tool. And like any tool, it depends on how we use it. When used consciously, it can support reflection instead of distraction. But balance will always matter most. I think a lot of people are feeling overwhelmed by technology right now. And maybe what what we need isn't to step away from it completely, but to find a softer way to relating to it. A way that feels more human, more reflective, more intentional. If this resonated with you, you are not alone. I will be sharing more gentle reflections on AI, overwhelm, and conscious living, and I would love for you to subscribe and stay for that. Thank you.